Hey there folks, I am the Mighty Plantain. Thanks for coming back again to see some of these Lord Calvert mixers. We're still trying to find something that works better than the plain old Coke. I've had a couple of really good experiences, a couple of not so good ones, but for the most part they've just been decent stuff that's not going to replace the Coke. Maybe we'll find one tonight. First up, thank you Warwolf for the viewer suggestion. We're going to try this with some Monster Energy. Now, personally, I'm partial to NOS versus Monster or any of the other energy drinks. I just think it has a better flavor and it's got a better kick. One thing in NOS keeps me going all day long versus these guys. I usually have to get 2, 3 of them, and that just depends on the size as well. But I used to get Monster once in a while back in the day when you could still get the BFC, the big fucking can. It was a 64 ounce, no, not 64, but 32, I believe. It was basically crowler size, but it might have been bigger than the 32. The damn thing was huge. And I'm sure they pulled it from the market because a couple of weaklings could not handle it and their hearts exploded. But, you know, you can't keep everybody safe. You can't make everybody smart. And just like these people who are sucking down so many of these per day that they're having heart attacks. People who are drinking Four Loko, forgetting that it's an energy drink as well as a malt beverage. So they had to dial back the ABV in the things. They're harder to find as well. As people would sit and drink a 6-pack of them like it was a regular drink. That's just stupid. Come on, that much caffeine is gonna hurt you. And anyway, I gotta get off the soapbox because this is actually my first drink of the night, so I can only imagine how bad it's gonna get if I let myself start babbling now. Alright, we usually go right about there. That's about standard. I am gonna finish this Monster though, because there's nobody else home tonight, so I got the place to myself. I'm gonna stay up late. Probably play some video games, maybe watch a movie, I don't know. Just going to take advantage of that alone time to get some stuff done. Not that I'm actually doing anything, but I forgot what color Monster was. Basically the same color as the whiskey. A little bubbly. It mostly has a bit of an apple smell, so I'm overwhelmingly getting the aroma of the Monster versus any of the whiskey. And there's maybe a faint hint of whiskey in the back end there. Based on the smell, and it's mostly Monster, I have a feeling this is going to be as palatable as a Monster energy drink. And same thing as in the aroma. I'm mostly getting Monster with a little hint of whiskey on the back end. That's actually not bad. This is a good combo. I might actually have to try this with NOS at some point just to see how that works out. But the Monster's not bad. And you know what? If you find yourself needing a little kick with your booze, a little something that's going to keep you going for the rest of the night, it's not a bad choice. I mean, Red Bull, Monster, any of the energy drinks, they have a purpose, folks. But don't mistreat them. It's like coffee, you know? That's not bad at all. That is not bad. I would drink that on a regular basis. Again, just because the nature of this being an energy drink, I don't think it's going to replace Coke as my mixer for the reasons I mentioned before. You know, drinking 4 or 5 of these in one night, that's a recipe for a trip to the emergency room. But 1 or 2 to kick the night off. I think I've got enough left in the can to pour a second one, so not a bad option. Thanks again, Warwolf. I'm going to finish this up, and we'll get on to the next one. Alright, so we are up for the next one. This is going to be a little different, folks. By the way, the next 3 suggestions all sent in by TJ. Thanks, man. Appreciate them. Keep them coming. The rest of you, keep them coming as well, because actually, after this video is done, I only have 1 more left to do, and then I'm all out of suggestions. But that's okay, because there's only 1 more bottle of Calvert after this anyway. So, this time around, we are going to do a Boilermaker with Sam Boston. So, worst case scenario, we got a cut rate whiskey, but at least we've got a good beer, right? So, we're going to do this full-on Boilermaker style. That's why I've got the bigger 22-ounce Sammy glass instead of the regular 16. There we go. And we're actually using the Sweet Revenge shot glasses. I did unpack a good number of shot glasses after moving in, but this one, these ones are actually narrow enough to do what I need them to do. So we're going to just flat out sink it. Oh, didn't quite get all the way through. It's alright, I'm still drinking it fast enough that I am definitely going to pay for it in a minute. But that is honestly pretty damn good. It's like Sam Boston with a little bit of extra kick, a lot more extra buzz. The big thing to watch out for is if you tip this back, that shot glass is going to come flying at you, so keep your lips down over your teeth. You could crack one. It's actually not bad. It pretty much hits the spot. Ooh. Pardon, it's all coming back on me at once because it went down a little too quick. Yeah, managed to get pretty much all of it without dislodging the shot glass, so that's a bonus. So that was pretty good. Thanks, DJ. I'm not going to make a habit of doing those, but not too shabby. So I'm going to let this settle a little bit. I'm going to gauge what level the buzz is at. It's going to be pretty decent in a minute here. Whew, pardon. Good thing I did the monster first, because I'm going to need that to carry me through the night. Especially with this buzz coming on. Alright, enough talk about that. I'm going to let this settle for a minute or two, and then we'll pour out the next one. Alright, next up, also from TJ, like I said before, Dr. Pepper. Now, I'm not a big Dr. Pepper drinker. Honestly, I can't even remember the last time I went out of my way to get one. It was just never something I really developed a taste for. It's not that I dislike it, it just with so many other options that I actually like better, I skip over it. There we go. I'm tempted to skimp, because like I said, that Boston Lager Boilermaker's hitting me pretty damn heavy and pretty damn quick. But, to be fair, I'm going to mix these the same level that I have been. I am, however, going to take a quick sip of this before. Just to kind of remind myself what Dr. Pepper is supposed to taste like. And like I said, not bad. It's just not one of my favorites, and it's not going to replace my regular choices for sodas. And typically, I gravitate towards something that I like more than Dr. Pepper, but I don't dislike it. I'm smelling that bite that the Dr. Pepper has. It's that interesting, unique taste, but it carries through in the aroma, and it's pretty much smelling all like Dr. Pepper. I'm not catching any whiff of the whiskey at all under there. Whiskey's definitely coming through in the taste. And that unique 23 flavor Dr. Pepper, it really, there's nothing else quite like it. The Calvert is kind of blending with that and adding like a 24th flavor. It's interesting. I can't really compare it to anything. It's like Dr. Pepper evolved. Maybe that'll be their next ad campaign. Don't get me wrong, I love the current Dr. Pepper Time Traveler one. It's just fucked up enough to keep my attention, but not as cool as Crave Rider. Don't do wolves, man. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. Well, the whiskey's like the 24th flavor in the Dr. Pepper. It's like Dr. Pepper evolved. It's just slightly different from the regular Dr. Pepper, but I can't think of anything else to compare it to. It's not a half-bad option. If you like Dr. Pepper, I would definitely recommend it. Me, personally, I'm not going to keep doing this. I mean, I wouldn't turn it down if it was offered, but I'm not going to go out of my way to get a Dr. Pepper to do this mix with. I mean, I don't know, maybe if the 2 liters are on sale and I really want to get something different other than the Coke just to change things up, I'd go for it, but, pardon. And the burps are just as pleasant as the regular mix, so that's a plus. But yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. I am going to finish this up, and we are going to move on to the 4th and final for this video. Alright folks, this is the last one for this video, and actually this is the last viewer suggestion I have for now that doesn't involve me getting Boosh over here, so hopefully I'll be filming that one soon as well. But, like I said, I've reached the end of the list with my planned videos, so if you got any more ideas what might mix well with the Lord Calvert, make sure to hit me up down in the comments, the email link down below. I think I've actually done every single one that I've gotten so far. That includes a few unpleasant suggestions. EM Destroyer, thank you very much for the hot Canadian hooker. You can see that one video back in the series. Fucking bastard. Anyway, here we are. Mountain Dew Limewire. Once again, also submitted by TJ. I think you've been more prolific in your suggestions on these videos than anybody else, and they pretty much all worked out to be pleasant, so, you know, I ain't gonna knock it. See, I've realized that I keep trying to pour this at eye level so I can keep an eye on how much is going in, but I cover my face up when I do it, so I gotta make a habit of going off to the side here. This bottle's probably getting tapped tonight. I think I got 1, maybe 2 drinks left in there, and then it's empty. That'll bring us down to the last bottle. I might just have to get another case because this stuff isn't that bad, and I've been drinking on a budget lately. Don't let the craft beer videos fool you. I'm getting 1 bottle or can of those at a time. Usually making a mixed 6-pack at the store, and that's only once in a while. Plus, any videos you see that don't have this backdrop were filmed previously before I got into a mortgage payment and started paying out my ass from my living space. Plus utilities. I had a pretty sweet rental agreement before. Anyway, again, I digress. We are drinking on a budget, so another case of Lord Calvert may be in the cards. Although, like I said, I'll probably get this one at Sam's Club, because it turns out Sam's Club has the regular everyday price as the sale price that I paid for it at the other place. So, might as well put that stupid $45 a year up for renewal next month to work for me. Okay, I think I got that all out of my system. Let's go with the Mountain Dew Limewire now. Livewire. Yeah, Limewire. That's something completely different, kids. But TJ said he did this with Crown Royal, which is definitely a higher quality whiskey than the Lord Calvert, but so far the Lord Calvert hasn't been treating me too badly. I have not been praying on my knees to the porcelain god, or to the Lord. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. Thank God I drank that Boilermaker so fast. It seems to be going straight to my head. Anyway, mostly an orange aroma. Mostly. There's a hint of whiskey under there. Don't get me wrong, I like the Mountain Dew Livewire. It's probably one of my favorite orange sodas. It's actually got an orange flavor plus that little bit of regular Mountain Dew unique citrusy flavor that comes through, so it's a great orange soda option. It's not bad. That's pretty smooth and orangey with just a hint of whiskey underneath. I bet it tasted better with the Crown Royal. I almost wonder if the Crown Royal Maple wouldn't lend a different sweetness to this. But anyway, we're not talking about Crown Royal. I'm speculating on that one. But Livewire's not a bad option. Now, the further I get in, or maybe it's just the bigger sips, I'm getting more of the whiskey flavor, but it fades really quickly to that nice, pleasant orange flavor in the Mountain Dew. Huh. I think Livewire is still only available in the summer, or at least that's what they say. I seem to remember seeing it in convenience stores year-round this year, unlike Baja Blast, which only really shows up in the summer, and very, very short period of time around here. Some stores get it for like a week and then it's gone. But anyway, again, I keep digressing, I'm sorry. But I wonder if Livewire is available in 2 liters. I don't recall seeing it at the grocery store in 2 liters. But this might be a viable option to replace the Coke. Whew, excuse me. But, No, the Coke's definitely better for you. And this will have more caffeine, but who fucking cares, right? Drinking this much whiskey, you're not healthy anyway. Live fast, die young, and leave behind a well-preserved corpse, right, folks? Well, I don't know. 1 out of 3 ain't bad, right? I ain't gonna tell you which one I am. You can probably figure it out for yourself. But yeah, the Livewire's a decent option. I am seriously contemplating replacing the Coke with this. So, thanks again, TJ, for the suggestion and for the others. Werewolf, thanks for the idea for the monster. Like I said, guys, this is it for viewer suggestions, except for one more video that I have planned with Boosh. If you've got any more, hit me up in the comments, the email link. I got one more bottle of Calvert, which might be getting opened tonight. And I'm probably going to invest in some more anyway. But, yeah. While you're down there, make sure to like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Till next time, thanks for tuning in, and cheers. It's actually kind of dangerous because I think that's going to disappear almost as fast as the Boilermaker, and I don't need to be drinking that quick.